Good day, and welcome to The Link, a monthly review for the Ministry of Health and Social Development. I am Fitzroy Randall, your Information Officer. In our review today, Health Minister Honorable Vincent O. Wheatley said health is an investment to the people and the development of the Virgin Islands. Honorable Wheatley was reporting on his attendance to the Ministerial Conference on Chronic Diseases and Mental Health organized by the Pan American Health Organization PAHO and the World Health Organization WHO. The minister said the WHO's Universal Healthcare Strategy emphasizes the importance of ensuring equitable access to healthcare. He added that a thriving economy and a developed territory is reflected in the health and well-being of the people. In more news, Honorable Wheatley met with representatives from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States OECS and Pool Procurement Services PPS to discuss ongoing pool procurement of health commodities. Discussions were also held on the proposed expansion of products for pool procurement such as dialysis, dental and assistive supplies. The minister was also updated on the upcoming policy board meeting that will be held in the Virgin Islands in October 2023. At the same meeting, the minister was presented with a book titled Asthma Fun Facts for Parents and Kids 6 years to 11 years by local authors Miss Gracia Wheatley Smith and Miss Kenya Jeffers. Meanwhile, the Office of Gender Affairs commenced the 20th cycle for the Partnership for Peace, a violence intervention program. The Director of Gender Affairs, Ms. Patricia Hackett, said the program has been a flagship initiative by the office over the last 14 years to maintain its zero tolerance for domestic violence in the Virgin Islands. Since its inception, over 150 men have benefited from the program. The PFP is a psycho-educational program to encourage and support men in achieving violence-free lifestyle based on a 16-session curriculum. The court-mandated program for persons accused of domestic violence aims to stop violence in participants and help them understand the consequences of their behavior and chart a new path free from violence. In other news, the BVI Services hosted a tea party for members of its Adult Day program for persons with disabilities. The Director of Disability Services, Ms. Crystal Estridge, said the event is part of her division's Community Awareness Initiative. She added that the main aim was to give participants some experiences that they were not previously exposed to. They had the opportunity to socialize with each other and dress up and have a good time. The Ministry of Health and Social Development remains committed to the protection of the territory's most precious resources, our children. As such, for Festival 2023, Honorable Vincent Wheatley urged parents and festival goers to keep children safe during the celebrations. The minister acknowledged that the children's participation during the festival is part of the Virgin Islands culture and engaging them is key in continuing the legacy of the territory. Nonetheless, he said it is important not to neglect their well-being during this time and offered several tips for parents and guardians. Lastly, the ministry launched its public relations campaign seeking public comments on the social assistance in the Virgin Islands review document. The document focused heavily on the social assistance procedure in the Virgin Islands and provided recommendations on how to transform a much-needed service in the territory. The main issues for consideration in the document were Universal Children Grant, Increasing Minimum Wage, Universal Social Pension, Disabilities Grant, Unemployment Grant, Role of the social worker, identifiers for individuals, reforming social assistance application and disbursement procedures, and placing all social assistance under the Ministry of Health and Social Development. This was your link review for the Ministry of Health and Social Development. As always, the Ministry of Health and Social Development remains committed to improving the health and social well-being of the people of the Virgin Islands. I am Fitzroy Randall, your Information Officer.